Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. My name is Sophie, and I am so excited to have you here with me. For those of you who are new here, I do monthly readings, but might begin doing weekend readings depending on how you all enjoy these. These will be shorter than the monthly readings that I typically do. Kindly remember that time and energy are fluid, so please take the messages that resonate and leave the rest behind. This reading is for the sign of Aquarius, wherever it presents in your birth chart. I do offer personal readings, and you can find my information in the description box below. If you enjoyed today's reading, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And with that, Aqua, let's get started. So we're going to go ahead and pull some cards from the Kipper deck to get some idea of the people, places, energies, themes at work for you. And then we are going to pull from the tarot for past, present, future, as well as guidance. So starting off, we've got courtship with a 4. You may be connecting with an Aries. We've got occupation, which is a 34. This reduces to a 7, which is the Chariot. You may be connecting with a Cancer. We have judication, which is a 30, reduces to a 3, which is Empress energy. So you may be connecting with a Virgo or a Libra. We've got courthouse, which is a 23, reduces to a 5, which is the Hierophant, and may indicate Tauran energy. So right off the bat, it looks like you and someone have been connecting for quite a while and are taking things to that next level. Okay, you guys are both in it. If this is not you in a romantic situation, this is about you and like a business partner who have endeavored to take on a project together. You are trying to get something in front of the right person's eyes. Now, courthouse being clarified by community. This is a 39. This is 12, 3. This is Empress energy. All right. So for some of you where this is love, this is about connecting with someone that everyone approves of. This is somebody, perhaps some of y'all, you've been dating for quite a while. You guys come from the same community. You guys come from the same group. But generally, people recognize your connection as one that is genuine, and they love it for you. They love supporting you guys. If there are any differences between you, you would never know. People just love seeing you together. And it could be also that in whatever it is you and your partner are doing, whether it's a romantic partnership or a business partnership, it is something that you are praying leaves a very positive influence on these people. Occupation being clarified by great fortune. All of the work that you are putting in is going to pay off, Aqua. All right, great fortune is a 26, reduces to an 8. You may be connecting with a Leo. But this is about perseverance. This is about pushing forward. Everything you've been doing, this labor of love, this commitment you've been applying yourself to, is going to pay off with whatever reward this is. This could be a financial abundance, but this could also just be about being gifted with even more work. If what you were wanting was more work. This is about a blessing coming to you that is going to permit you the time, energy, money to continue doing what you love to do. And this could be for some within a relationship, within a partnership. This could be a grant you're waiting for, etc. Right? Judication, we have marriage, another 3. Oh my goodness. Judication and marriage together, right? This is about something, a commitment that is recognized by law, by the court of law. All right, something that you are on your way to, perhaps. All of this work that you have been putting in, perhaps this is about like a wedding or finally being in the same place to be married, whatever it is, right? But this is about a tremendous amount of work and self-application with you and a romantic partner or you and a business partner that is finally making headway. With courthouse, we have false person, which is an 8. Could be a Leo that you're connecting with here. It's almost like the only blockage there is like one person who is trying to get in. Someone here, Aqua, does not like to see you succeed. They don't like seeing you happy. They watch all of this going on and they're like, okay, but what if I keep you from getting to the courthouse? What if I can prevent you from making this official? I'm getting that for some of you, somehow this person is like an official person. This person has quite a lot of influence and pull, and might try to use this influence to affect the situation. Okay? Because it's looking good. And this energy right here, cross it out, does not last. So don't even worry about this. Aqua, don't even worry about this. And if this is not a person outside of your relationship or outside of your business partnership or endeavor, this is about someone here possibly feeling like it's too good to be true, and there might be some cold feet. Okay? There might be this feeling of like, oh my God, things are finally progressing. Am I ready for this? And then, possibly deciding that, or flirting with the idea that they may not be ready, or that they want to slow things down. But let's take a closer look with the tarot. Hold on. And just so that you know, Aqua, I do shuffle my decks per sign before I sit down to do the reading. So we're just going to shuffle a little bit more together. But both decks have already been thoroughly shuffled. Aqua, please. Past, present, future. And advice with guidance, please. Aqua, please. Okay, so under the deck, we've got the Three of Pentacles. So again, partnership, right? We already got that gist from the Kipper deck. Now, we've got the Seven of Pentacles in your recent past. The Star energy in your current. You could be connecting with another Aquarius, but this could also just be you. Coming into the near future is the Wheel of Fortune. And the advice is the Ten of Pentacles. So stick to where your stability is what I'm getting for advice. But let's go ahead and see what else is going on here. So with the Seven of Pentacles in the near future, there was some kind of, you planted some seeds, right? You were waiting, rather impatiently, right? The Seven of Pentacles is not the most patient card. This usually speaks to the growth being a little bit slow for something. You're just kind of, there with your arms crossed, tapping your toes, just like, okay, are we done yet? But you are waiting nonetheless. Being clarified with the Ten of Wands and the Queen of Wands, you may have been connecting with a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or you may have that placement very strong in your chart. But Aquarius, with this being in your recent past, this is about this waiting for progress. There's something here that you're just ready to get off the ground, like right now. Like you are just so ready to get this off the ground, like right the heck now. That the fact that you even have to wait, it's like the hardest thing you have ever had to wait for. And that energy is just cut and dry. Whatever this is, you have just been ready and waiting. With the Star being your current space, being clarified by the Ace of Cups, and the Lovers, could be connecting with a Gemini, but you have been ready. This is something your heart wants. This is what their heart wants. Right? Again, romantic or business or whatever it is, whoever you are in this situation with or connection with, this is something that y'all both want. And if no one is involved at all, this is just something that that for yourself you want. You've known it for a very long time, and while sometimes it feels very far away, you're on the right track for it. You're on the path for it. You can see it, you could feel it. Now coming in with the Wheel of Fortune, you've got clarified the Six of Cups and the Empress. Listen, in the near future, things are about to develop, okay? For some of you, Aqua, listen, if you're not trying to get pregnant or get someone that you're connecting with pregnant, please be mindful, proceed accordingly, proceed with caution and protection. But this is definitely talking about moving into a space of fertility, moving into a time frame where your relationships will prosper and grow. And I'm getting, for some of you, this is about you already have a 10-year-old. This is about you already having a 10-year-old. You might have a 3-year-old. This is about getting pregnant again. For some, this is about getting pregnant with twins, and they'll be 3 minutes apart. But this is moving into a space here. This is about moving into a space of gentle femininity, okay? That might be a little redundant, but this is about moving into a space within yourself more than with this person. Learning how to be more flexible, learning how to be more accepting of the limitations of time. The Wheel of Fortune reminds us that there are so many things outside of our control, like time, that, you know, we just have to bear with it. It's the one thing we really don't want to do. You know, when we're ready, like the Queen of Wands, to just get through something and to get something done, it's like the only thing we want is to just run through it and finish something. But this is about you becoming understanding, accepting, and even grateful for the time that this is taking, because it's allowing for a certain amount of development, and it's allowing for certain things to come through before the completion of this cycle. It's allowing other cycles to come to a completion before you get to this point. Because in your mind, you're declaring this thing, Aqua, as like the pinnacle, but there are so many beautiful things that are going to happen between now and then. Okay. Now with the 10 of Pentacles, excuse me. Ooh, the 10 of Pentacles as the advice with the Hierophant and the 6 of Pentacles. You could be connecting with a Taurus. But this is asking you to really just to continue giving to the commitment. You know, if this is something, it's almost like, Aqua, if this is something you see being your forever thing, then what's the difference between now and 5 years and 10 years and 20 years? It's like, what's the difference? If this is forever and this is part of that forever, then, you know, then what does it matter? Because it sounds like whatever is standing in your way is some kind of formality. It's not the person you're connecting with. The person you're connecting with is on board. Everyone who's in the situation is completely on board and supportive. So whatever hindrance there might be, it's literally, it's like a formality. It doesn't even, that blockage doesn't take away at all from the legitimacy of the reality you have built for yourself, with this person, for this future person, for these future people. It's not even, you know, it doesn't take anything away. So the advice here is to, again, bring recognition to the fact that this is a commitment that has been long-standing, can be long-standing, will be long-standing, provided that you continue to give. You continue to give to it, and you and the person you're with, where you rely on each other for the mutual give and take. The equality, the balance. When one of you guys has more of something to give to the other person, they give it, and vice versa. But this commitment is mutual, and there may be a weight still, right, Aqua? There may still be a weight here, but this is the timing this is going to take is out of your control at the moment, but you are going to fall into a very healing space where you realize that this time that is being forced upon you to wait for something to come to a close is actually a miracle in disguise. It is allowing you to grow more into yourself in a way that could potentially change the entire face of who you thought you would be in this dynamic. In a good way. In a good way. It takes you from being someone who might be a little impulsive sometimes, right? The charisma is addicting as hell. The high energy is incredible to see. It's a spectacle to behold. But the Empress is also her own spectacle to behold, and the Empress is all queens combined, including the Queen of Wands. So you miss nothing by being the Empress. You just learn how to control it better. So you really come into your own, Aqua, in this time of a forced wait. It feels like a forced wait. These are the training grounds. Where you are in the near future, where you are now, helps you determine your direction. Where you are going helps you determine who you are in the meantime. And who you choose to be becomes your behavior. It becomes your new identity, an attachment of who you've always been. You are coming into your own. And who you become in the process of waiting is the person who is going to carry on once the wheel starts to turn and pushes you forward again. Because you're still moving forward. It's just not where you wish you were at this point in time. But things are still moving, and you are evolving. And you and this person, you in this situation, y'all have everything. And it's coming together little by little. In the meantime, just continue giving to it And as much as it is painful to wait, just keep investing in the way that you have. And in the meantime, give back to yourself and try to get comfortable with the wait and realize if forever is what you are operating on, then the difference between now, 5, 10, 15 years is just a formality. And that mindset shift might help you see, it might help you be more comfortable with the wait. Because again, that energy of someone in the courthouse being a false person, etc., such a temporary energy, such a false energy, it's there, but it doesn't have the power it would make it out to seem, right? It would try to be. It's really not that influential. You and your partner are coming through into this reading much more powerfully than this false person energy is. So you supersede it by a million times. Rest assured. All right. So Aqua, thank you so much for allowing me to connect with you, my friend. I appreciate your time and your energy. And I do hope that this offered you the clarification and confirmation that you needed and the support that you needed. If it did and you would like to leave a comment below, I would love that. You can also like, share, and subscribe, or subscribe if you would like to be around for my next round of readings. I do also offer personal readings, and you can find my information in the description box below. But until the next time I see you, Aqua, in a couple of weeks, I believe, for the monthlies, maybe even in a week. If y'all like the weekend readings, let me know in the comments below. But I will see you next time, and I'm sending you all of my love and hugs through the screen. Until then, bye, Aqua.